Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica.
So it's time for us to do our November TBR. There are only 2 months left in the year, which dang it, I gotta go buy stuff for Christmas now. But that's what we're doing. Okay, well, before we start in with what we're gonna read in November, almost said September.
You're going back?
I'm gonna go backwards. Yeah, I'm not ready for this yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're here, we would love for you to hit that subscribe button and like and comment what is going on your November TBR. And there's probably I know there's lots of new releases that we are also excited about that don't make our TBR just because we have to pick 15 only for this. But put them in the comments.
Yeah, November's got some great books coming out, which makes me worried for December because I swear it's all Christmas books and I don't play that game. So, so how did you do with your October TBR? I already know the answer, but tell the people at home.
Well, I got 100% now on my September TBR because I only had one book left to read, which I did get read. So September is taken care of. October, I made 11 books.
11?
Yes, I have 4 I'm not done with.
Okay. But we have a few days left. Don't give me your stink eye. We have a few days left, though.
Yeah.
In the month. So you never know. So I did 6 for October, but I went and picked up 3 from September because I did a really bad job in September. So I did 9 total off my TBR. So it's on par. It's all right.
I really want to have a perfect month where I get them all done.
I don't care. For me personally,
I want it.
I know you do. I can feel the aggression about it through the camera here, but
yeah.
All right, well,
Bruce is so sad that he is outside in the freezing cold and you won't let me let him in, that he is sitting at the top of the pool ramp ready to throw himself in.
We try to get these done. Like, I want to get these videos done, and Mandy gets very distracted very easily, and then she'll say to me at the end, let's get this done, I have to go. Oh my God, I'm trying. You think that little wiener dog would figure out that he shouldn't be jumping in the pool in October.
He's not. He doesn't like going in the pool. He does not like getting cold.
He just likes to tempt death.
I think that he's doing it in the hopes that somebody will be like, oh no, Mr. Goose.
Uh-huh. All right, so the first book that I have on my TBR, which I'm really excited because I was sent the ALC for it this morning. So this is The Pawn by Natasha Knight. This is the second book in her War of Hearts duet. The first book came out about a week ago or so, it was around the time that we were in Vegas, and I had listened to the audio of it then. It ends on a cliffhanger, and so the new audio will actually be out on October 20th. Is the same day audio release. It'll be out on October 29th, but I have it now, so I'm going to read it probably tomorrow, or listen to it tomorrow. But I'm just saying, I'm going to get a jump. I'm going to get a jump on my November TBR. Focus.
One of my most anticipated new releases for 2025 is coming this month. So if you need to go pre-order this, the date is like wildly out there, but ignore that. It is coming very soon. I heard from the author directly. So we are getting this book this month. And that is Shadows of You by Karen Crumpton. This is book number 4 in the Cold Neptune series. This is Jackson's story. At the end of the last book, Jackson shows up to go on their 3-month European tour with this woman in tow with him. Yeah. And nobody knows what the heck is going on. So the premise of the book is that Jackson has not, like, he's like your bad boy drummer, right? He's the drummer of the band. And the label is on him now about clean up your image. So somehow somebody convinces her, I thought I wrote her name down, but I don't think I did, her to go with him and be his fake girlfriend for 3 months on this tour. Okay. Very, very excited for this one. Yeah. So be watching our channel for more information on when that book is coming out. And you can also go pre-order it right now. And then apparently I'm not having anything else on my TBR book list because I closed my book when I was done. Done. Shadows of You is in November TBR out.
TBR out. Yep. I didn't put that one on my TBR, even though it is on my TBR, because I'll be reading it too. But I knew that you would have it, so I'll let I knew you'd talk about it. So I put other ones on here.
Yeah, and also
right.
my TBR is a mess. Normally I have it like in a very nice order, and that did not happen.
You didn't do that this time, huh?
I tried, but it's kind of a mess.
All right. Well, the next book that I have is a November 4th release, same day audio as well. And this is Bad Bishop by LJ Shin, which is going to be our book club read for the month as well. Did we have a date for that?
Go book November club. 21st.
Okay. At 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Pacific time.
Mm-hmm. So this is a new series for LJ Shin. This is her Society of Villains book 1. And it sounds very interesting. So it is dark romance. So Lila is our heroine. She is raped as a teenager and ends up pregnant, and we don't know what happens to that whole situation. But because of this, her father, it deems her unworthy and just not worth a lot in general as far as the mafia world goes. And so he sells her to the highest bidder. And that is Tiernan. So this is a little Irish mafia, and Tiernan is a psychopath. I love them when they're crazy.
Nice. I'm excited to read that as well.
Same. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, so next on my TBR is a November 4th release, but it also has audio releasing at the same time, and that's Love You Mean It by Laura Pavlov. This is the next book in the Alaskan series she wrote, and I think there's only 2 books in it. So this is about, oh my gosh, I didn't write her name down either. What is wrong with me?
You don't have to have their names. I never have their names.
Right? Well, Charlie is the contractor that built the wedding venue for her and the best friend from the other story. And she somehow floods her house, and he lets her come stay in his guest house, and lines are going to get blurred during that time. He is also raising his daughter by himself.
Okay.
I love a good single dad.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
In books.
In books. You have to finish that with in books.
We are married women.
Happily married women.
Yes.
Most of the time. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. There's been some phone calls where
I love him. I wouldn't trade him most of the time.
I feel like there was a time where you're like, I hope he does go pick blackberries in his Crocs on the ladder in the rain.
Oh, no. Okay, so the next book I have, the book itself is already out, but this is an audio release, again, for November 4th. November 4th is a very popular day. And that is Cup of Lies by Kay Webster. It is the 3rd book in her Crown conspiracy series. You have to start, because they all end on cliffhangers, you have to start with Psyop Kings. But this is, it almost reads like a thriller in some ways, because you're questioning, it's very suspenseful. You're questioning who to believe and what's going on. But it is a dark secret society captive story, and this is the 3rd book in the trilogy, so it's the last book, and we'll start to get answers at this point. So
I need to read that.
It's good.
Okay, next I have a book I'm really excited about. This is Sire by Kelly Finley. This is the 3rd book in the Bells and Bravda, but it's T-A at the end.
It's Bratva.
Beasts. Okay. Why can't I ever pronounce anything? This comes out November 5th. The book does. This is Sire's book. There's really not a lot about it, but I love the 2nd book that I read, Axel. I haven't read the 1st book, so I still need to go back and do that. This he's the oldest, and he's the pastor, and he's gonna fall for the parishioner, but she is somebody who has been saved from trafficking that they've saved, and so that's how he first originally meets her. This is also that storyline where they have like really wild traditions, like you can kind of think a little bit along if you've read The Initiation by Nikki Sloan, but not like it's the brothers and they're like, these are the kings and these are our queens type situation, and it's gonna have breeding in it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I love me some good breeding. All right. Well, then, speaking of breeding, in books, no uterus, no problem at our house. Okay, so the next one I have, the book itself is out. But the audio comes out, and I've been waiting for this
Wow,
one.
you
So
have not been oversharing much lately. Like we went and did an entire book event, and there
no,
wasn't one time where I had to
you know
say
why?
something.
Because you make fun of me when I do. So there you go. There's no more
I
oversharing
don't
for
feel
you.
like anything came up though in conversation for you to overshare this last time.
No,
But
but
man, just let it go.
I'm stocking up. Okay. Anyhow, the book is Unexpected Delivery by Jillian West. November 4th audio releases for this one. So this is an Omegaverse. Why choose? Our heroine is pregnant and she's trying to plan her escape from an abusive ex-boyfriend. And by the time she's able to escape, she's 38 weeks. And then she goes into labor at some point, like unexpected in a snowstorm where she's snowed in, and these guys are there and they got to deliver the baby. The funny thing is, they're like, she went into labor early, is what it said in the blurb. And I was like, how is 38 weeks early? You're pregnant till 40.
I
It's too,
thought anything
most
after
babies are cooked.
37 was considered,
Full term,
yeah,
yes. Because my
normal.
kids were 36 and I had to have amnios, but if they were a week later, I wouldn't have. So, yeah. But anyhow, I don't care. I'm still going to
Question.
read the book. What?
Do you have any releases not on November 4th? Did you like challenge yourself to how many releases you could find in one day?
That was actually my last November 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
November 25th is another very popular day, by the way.
November what?
25th.
Oh, I don't have any for that day.
Oh.
My only November 4th was the Laura one.
Mm-mm.
Okay, next, I'm going in days though. I have a November 4th, November 5th, and now I have November 6th. So this is Every Silent Lie by Jodi Ellen Malpaw. And I don't know a lot about this book, but we have Cameron. She is a boardroom CFO, like total boss, but behind this, persona, she's starting to unravel apparently. And we have Deck, who he has ghosts and she hates December and the whole season, and like he might be the one that can turn her around, but there's ghosts in his past and he's maybe isn't being completely honest with everything. And I'm just going to be 100% honest. He's British. So I signed up for the ALC.
Okay.
Very excited. She does her British, like I've listened to The Brit by her. So good. So very excited for this audiobook.
Okay. So on November 11th, this is another audio release. It looks like the book is already out, but this is Given by Layla Frost. I've read Layla Frost's Broken Dove duet, and I really enjoyed that, so I thought I'd give this a chance. This is an obsessive teacher-student relationship, so it sounds a little dark, it sounds a little taboo, and sounds right up my alley.
Okay. I have another November 6th release, but if I go out of order in my book, I'm afraid I'm going to get confused and not know what's next. So I'm just going to go in order, but these are not going to be in order. But anyway. Okay, so next on November 13th, You'll Be Mine by Piper Rain is coming out. And this is about Carter. He's the best man in a Christmas wedding. That seems to be the theme with the Christmas books I've been reading so far this year, or maybe that's just a pretty typical Christmas book theme. And Ashley is also in this wedding, and I think she's like his best friend's little sister or something, but he once upon a time rejected her. But there's no room at the inn basically, and so he has to go beg her to let him stay at her bed and breakfast. And then the bride and groom are going to get delayed in getting into town, so they are going to be forced together to do like things to get ready for the wedding, and then they're going to get snowed in, which I like a good snowed in book.
Yeah,
Romance.
Forced proximity. Love that.
Yes.
All right, well, on November 13th, which I've seen two different dates, but I'm going with 13th because that is what I was told by the author directly. Although I'll get mine early.
I know what this is.
This is Mace by BJ Alpha.
Yes.
This is the 5th book and final book in the Storm series. We have been waiting for Mace's book for such a long time. I'm just going to give you guys some of the tropes for this, which they're pretty detailed tropes when you consider tropes, because, I've been trying to keep myself in the dark until I get the arc for it. So this is some of the tropes that I really enjoyed. He becomes her bodyguard. It looks like she self-soothes or soothes him by sucking on appendages, like a pacifier. And then the one that got me really, I mean, I was going to read this no matter what, but he doesn't know that this is his stepsister. I've got questions. Yeah. So
I really want to read that, and so I have to get caught up still.
Yeah.
So when you read it, I will be humming through your review because I want to go in blind.
Yes. Yeah. That's how I've been going into all of these.
Humming, probably. All right. Next, I think this is I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, sorry. What is, oh my gosh. Mistletoe Masquerade, November 19th by Jill Ramsauer. This is a Cinderella-inspired holiday story. He pretends to be her date, and then the next day at like this ball or something. And then the next day their paths are going to cross when she is with her mafia group, and he turns out to be a detective.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Well, this next book is another one I've been waiting like almost the whole year for. I can't remember when this is the third book in a series, and I can't remember when the second book came out, but I know we've both read that one. This is same day audio as well. This is on the 25th of November, and this is Born for Marble by Nikki Harris. This is
how did I not know about this?
No, I've had it pre-ordered forever.
Plan.
So this is a same day audio release. This is book 3 in the Cradle Common series, which is a dystopian series. If you have not read these are friggin' amazing books. This is the one that we've all been waiting for. This is Tuscany's book. She is the sister to the king. She is the queen of the country, and we know from Born for Silk that she was given a hysterectomy as a young girl. Not by her choosing, because in this world, when you're the mother of the country or the queen of the country, you can't, like, the people are your children and you're not supposed to have children. But she, because of that, has some age regression issues, and she has some mental health issues because that's obviously very hard on a child. I think she was like 12 or 13. It's horrible. But Kong is her bodyguard, has been her bodyguard for quite a long time, and they have something. He falls in love with her from a distance because it is a huge no-no for her to ever have relations with a man. So I'm all for it.
Me too. But I have all these other books I have to be reading. Oh,
okay. I know. All right.
Next, I have Whirlwind by Allison Rimes. This is book number 4 in the Seattle Blades. I love this series. I've only actually read the first 2 books, so I've enjoyed the first 2 books. I need to read.
I've enjoyed the first and the third, so yeah.
Then I need to read the 4th book.
Yep.
So Whirlwind's going on there. Audio is just now coming out, and this is Tyson. He's a hockey player. He's still hung up on his ex, which we have seen throughout, and he's been just going through the women like crazy. And then she has some trauma and describes herself as like a geek data analyst, and he like blows up about something, and she ends up helping save his job with her statistics, I guess, on like what a great player he is. I don't know, I could be wrong on that. And he takes an interest in her, and she's just really perplexed by this because she's like deeply afraid of intimacy, and he can, have whoever he wants basically. So very excited for that one.
Okay. Well, my next book was just announced like 2 days ago, and I was so excited, and I took a screenshot of this and I had it on my phone so I didn't forget about it while we did our TBR. My 18-year-old daughter saw it and she's like, "Oh my God, Mom, what is this?" Let me tell you what this is. This is called When She's Stuffed by Ruby Dixon, and it has a picture of an alien turkey, like a cooked alien turkey on the outside. She was dying. So this is a novella. This is a part of the Rizdaverse universe. I don't care what it's about. I'm going to read it anyway. So, When She's Stuffed.
What is wrong with you?
I have saved this for 3 days without telling you because I wanted your reaction. Wait till you see the cover. I mean, like, they can see the cover because I'll have to put it up here, or up here. I don't know which side it ends up on, but you haven't seen it yet. I'll have to send it to you later.
Okay. Next, I have Savage Obsession by Kate Oliver. This just came out at the very end of October. And so this is book number 2 in Savage Sins. I don't know hardly anything about this book. I could only find tropes for it. I loved the first one, Savage Revenge. Just let everybody look at that for a minute. Anyway, so this one is gonna have a daddy kink. It's age gap. There's touch her and die vibes, obsession, and stalking. Very excited.
Very exciting. Okay, I have another, like I said, November 25th is a very popular day. So I have another November 25th.
That day.
It's popular for my stuff, apparently. So this is Nightshades by January Rain. This is the 4th book in her Monster Stalker series. She's keeping everything under wraps for this one as of right now. All we know, I think yesterday she released some of the tropes. So I will tell you that. We don't even know what kind of a monster he is, monster splice situation he is, because she's keeping all that under wraps. So this is Morley Gray, FMC. So our female is a detective. Morley Gray, a detective. Obviously, he is a science experiment. You do have breeding, praise kink, unhinged main male character, obviously, and a massive size difference. So,
I have another November 6th book.
Okay.
I just realized I forgot to write the date on it. So this is If You Claim Me by Helena Hunting. And this is Connor. He's hockey's bad boy. And she's been a foster kid. So I think that's going to play into this. And they're going to end up in a marriage of convenience.
Okay. All
Don't know a
right.
lot about it. Audio comes out at the same day. I do have the ALC for it, so I'm excited to listen to it. It is like pouring rain outside.
Oh, it's just gray here. Okay, sorry, I had to readjust. All right, so the next book I have is a November 28th release. We're finally moving on from the 25th. This is One Flew Over the Omega's Nest by Jessica Winters. She's a new to me author, but this is a dark asylum Omegaverse. And if you guys know anything about me on Omegaverse, I love Omegaverse, but I want dark Omegaverse. Most of them are just too freaking cutesy for me. I can't handle it. So Jo, who's our heroine, is the first Omega serial killer in the country, and she gets thrown into this an asylum, and things, it sounds like they're being tested on people. Like, people on the outside don't realize what's really happening within the walls of this asylum. And so she does meet 3 crazy alphas who are going to protect her, and maybe one beta doctor who's not mean, who might be on her side. So it's supposed to be very, very dark. So we'll see. I'll be the judge of that. So,
okay, now I have another November 6th release. This is Vixen's Guide to Christmas by Shel Sloan. They end up getting it on. They don't know they're business rivals and that they hate each other. So I'm assuming that they must like be business rivals and hate each other, like behind a computer screen or something, or through phone calls. So they don't know who they are. They sleep together and they end up snowed in at this hotel.
okay.
Together.
It's a lot of Christmas and snowed in on your list.
I'm done with it now. I think.
Okay. Well, we'll see. So that was my last new release. Now we're just getting into what I have here at the house that I need to read. So the next one I have is Wait in the Truck by Layla James and Shauna Mareed. I'm not sure how we say that, especially because it has a little thingy on there. But this is a dark cowboy romance. He has known the heroine for many years. He somewhat
hold that a little closer.
Do you like that a little bit? He's a little bit of a stalker for her. He watches her there, like on neighboring farms. He watches her quite a bit. And something is going to happen that's going to force his crazy to come out, where he has to protect her. And that's really all I know. I don't really. They said it was a dark cowboy. That's all I really need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been trying to bring dark cowboy to the popularity.
Cowboy in general is it's time to shine. But we need more dark cowboy. Like we have one little video, but it's hard to find good dark cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next I have Playing the Field by Stacey Travis. This comes out November 12th. And this is a soccer team, and she works for the soccer team. He is her brother's best friend. He is a bad boy, and something is going to happen, and she's going to help him out, and they're going to be kind of forced together. So I don't know a lot about it, but I really enjoy Stacey Travis, and I can only think of maybe one soccer book I've ever read. So I'm excited to go into a different sport.
Okay. Well, the next book I have is one we picked up in Vegas, and I put this on my TBR because somebody said they really couldn't wait till I read it. And so that is Ghost Dick, oh God, by Kinsley Kincaid. And I don't really know what this is about too much, but I'm going to read you what Kinsley put in here, and this will probably just get you all excited. So if you're into this weird shit like I am. So she says, hold on, I just lost my page. Oh, son of a booger, I just lost my page. Oh, why do I lose it? Hold on. Oh, okay. Note from the author. This is a dark Halloween taboo story. The FMC and MMC are very much related. You may get the urge to punch them both in the face while reading. That's okay. They probably deserve it a time or two. A few other characters may as well. Don't limit yourself with throat punching. Also, please keep in mind, I have never had ghost sex, so how I describe and interpret it could be different from what you may have experienced in similar circumstances. I mean, if that doesn't make you want to read the book, I don't know what does. Next.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, my last new release is going to be Wilder Ranch by Lulu Moore. It comes out November 20th. It's the next book in the Valentine Nook series. This is Alexander. He was ghosted by Haven. Haven is from America. Alexander lives like over in England at Valentine Nook. Haven ends up being pregnant from their fling when he was in America. And it doesn't say why she's ghosted him or what's happened, but she actually comes to England with her daughter to find him. And then he is determined to convince her to stay.
Okay. Well, I put The Fall Before Flight on my list because the audio just came out. It's by Ellen Holleran. Mandy's talked about it a million times. You guys probably know what this is about. So I'm not going to do it. But, you know, audio's out now. So I'm going to listen to it this month.
Samantha Brentmore.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Love Samantha Brentmore. Okay. So next, I am going to read Hello Stranger by Jade West. I'm going in completely blind. I heard it's very emotional and angsty. I read the blurb and I wasn't really like clear on what the book was going to be about. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going in blind.
Okay.
So I'm excited to read it. It's supposed to make me cry. Just like Jessica does every day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So next I have Deep Thrall by C.D. Reese. It's the second book in her Immortal Empire book series. So this one continues off with, it's the same vampire, dark vampire romance. It picks up where the last one left off, and she gave me free audio when I was at her booth. So I will be listening to this. The first audio was amazing. So we'll see what happens.
Blood Bride is like on a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, next I have Say You Want Me by Corinne Michaels. So she has her backlist book club. This month it's the Hennington brothers. I've already read the first book in the series. Seems to be a theme for me. Didn't continue on because I got distracted, and don't go back to series all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's too many good books out there that I want to read, which is just what a wonderful problem to have, right?
Yep.
So this is about Wyatt. Wyatt leaves. They've had like a couple nights together, and Wyatt ends up leaving in the middle of the night. And she decides to go back to Philadelphia and forget about him. And then she finds out she's pregnant.
Okay.
Surprise.
Yep. I already read it. I know what happens.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I always like Corinne. So the last book on my list.
Okay, we are on the last book.
We should be on the last book.
That's what I thought too, but I was jumping around trying to. TBR I said was a mess.
Okay. So the last one that I have is Dark Obsession by Effie Campbell. This is the third book in her McGowan Mafia series. It is a Scottish Mafia series, which, oh, the audio is amazing for all of these, and it's trickling out slowly. So this is a dark stalker, masked stalker romance. Our heroine, she's been with the love of her life for quite a while. He's turned cruel, and some things are happening there when the masked stalker shows up and pays her attention. So what could go wrong there?
Okay.
Okay.
So my last book on my list is a book that I am going to read on Thanksgiving, and that is Boyfriend by Serena Bowen. I shall be watching football, eating some turkey, maybe a little pumpkin pie, ooh, pumpkin cheesecake, and reading Boyfriend. So Boyfriend, he's like a hot player.
Boyfriend.
Hockey player? Is he a hockey player? I can't remember. But he puts up like a boyfriend for rent ad, and basically you can pay him and he will come be your date. So she decides, because she's had a crush on him, so she decides to take his number and invite him along. But he also needs her to attend a holiday engagement party with him. So I like the holiday fake dating stuff. It's usually, usually it has some like funny family antics and stuff like that in it. But I thought, oh, this will be great to read for Thanksgiving. So I've been saving this one for a long time. But there's also holiday lights. So I'm assuming we're going to do the Thanksgiving, and then there's like the holiday engagement party. Have you read this one?
No, I was just going to say I'll be driving for 5 hours on Thanksgiving, and I won't get to listen to a daggone thing.
On actual Thanksgiving?
We've decided to head down on Thanksgiving because otherwise it's drive 5 hours, stay for a day, drive 5 hours back. So at least if I go down on Thanksgiving, then it means there's 2 days down there. So before I have to drive back again. And I say I because somebody likes to be a passenger princess, and it's not me.
Are you coming home on Sunday then?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you not doing Thanksgiving at your house?
We'll do it when we get home. Probably the following weekend. We'll have a late Thanksgiving. Because the other thing too is if when we're driving down to my parents' house and we're doing this for the big family thing on Saturday, we have all those leftovers. What's going to happen to them?
You make it sound like such a mystery. What's going to happen to them?
They're going to go bad. That's what's going to happen to them. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a whole bunch of leftovers that just goes bad, and I don't have to pack everything again.
You were going to get to drive through
5 hours. Well, we'll leave early. We'll be fine.
Yeah, along with everyone else trying to go down I-5.
We'll be fine. We'll survive it.
I can't wait to see you.
I just saw you last week, but this will be perfect.
Saturday is the Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I was invited to.
Yeah, you're my 41st person instead of 40. I've got to cook
I'm
all
the
day.
sous chef. I can't wait to be put in charge of lettuce.
Wrong family. They don't care what you do with the lettuce as long as it's clean. And even some of them don't care.
Take a picture and tag somebody in it.
Friggin' lettuce. Anyhow, all right. Well, there you go, guys.
When your daughter gets married, you better hire a caterer. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, his family will take care of it. His family has all their shop, their store. It'll be taken care of by his side for the food. Anyhow, okay. Well, there's November.
There it is. I will probably be crying in December because I don't think that I'm gonna get through all of these books on my list.
Why you would set yourself up for failure is beyond me.
Because I have high hopes.
You know.
Do
you know if that were me, I wouldn't get any of those read because I wouldn't want myself telling myself I had to read those books. Seriously, I need a psychologist.
You say that in almost every video.
Books are my therapy. I can't afford to have therapy because I'm buying books.
Well, maybe you need to cut back and invest in your mental health.
That is blasphemy. How dare you?
All right. Again, people, tell us what's on your November TBR. Have you found any good Thanksgiving books to read this year? Let us know all the bookish things in the comments, and check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and sometimes Wednesdays for new videos from us.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.